I'm a fake skipper.
Hi, I'm Callie, and Chad and I are here today, and we are going to talk about our top gear items for skiing with the family. We've been skiing with kids for over 10 years, and we've had them start as early as 3 skiing, so I feel like we've really dialed it in with what kids need and what parents need to make your ski trip go nice and smooth, because there's nothing worse than a hungry kid, an altitude sick kid, or a kid who's thirsty or uncomfortable or cold. So we are going to share everything with that. We're going to share all of our hacks that we've mastered over the past decade of skiing with kids, starting at age 3, and now we have a 15-year-old. This is not sponsored. This is just stuff that we've bought and we've used for almost 10 years that works for us. So thank you for watching. This is the nature trail off the top of Raven, and it's the nature trail because all these different little paths are named after animals. But I am not seeing a sign, so maybe you guys will see it in the video where I'm missing it. And this is fun because you can practice your turns, get in between the trees, but it's not steep at all. This is a green, so it's great for Sam. There he is. There you go, Sam. So on a day like today, I make sure that Sam takes a lot of breaks. He's only 6. And so to keep him from getting totally exhausted, too hungry, I make him take a break every, 5 runs or so. That way we make sure he stays hydrated, doesn't get so tired that then he starts to crash. There's kind of a balance with little kids. And I remember when our older ones got to that point where they could hang like all day, and maybe only go back once. It really makes for a big day of skiing. It's so much fun. There he goes. Bend down and get that speed. Nice. My number one essential thing that you should buy, get online right now, order it if you're planning a ski trip, is a camelback. So if you've watched any of our ski videos, you've seen it on us and on our kids. And it's not just a regular backpack. You need something where the straps actually cinch around you, because you don't want loose straps that'll get hung up in the lift and you'll hang there. And I've done that. It's horrible. It's very embarrassing. So you don't want that. But you want something that'll strap in and that has water. Water is the key to success. And so Chad actually came up with this. He noticed other people doing this, and it was a game changer for us, because you can drink as much as you need and not get dehydrated. And that is something that happens so easily when you're skiing and you're at high altitude.
Yeah. And also on busy days, you can also pack a lunch and eat your lunch on the mountain. So you don't even have to go into the lodge and mess with the crowd. You can just stay on the slope.
Yeah, so you can be self-contained. You can take, tuna packets were always a win for us, some protein bars, some gummies, some kind of little electrolyte, something. When your kids get older, they don't need to go back to the lodge. That's something that really was a game changer for us when our kids got older and they didn't need to take breaks like they did when they were little. So not just a backpack, a camelback, because you want to be able to sit flat in the lift, which a camelback allows you to do when you have a water bladder. You don't want to have cans or water bottles that are sending you off balance or that you could drop, because right now we're on a lift, I can drink and life's good.
Oh yeah.
So
the only drawback with camelbacks is that on a really cold day the hose can freeze.
Yeah.
So this is Bank Shot. It's a black diamond. And if you don't want to do this version, there's a blue version right next to it. But this is honestly the best run in the whole area. Oh, yeah. Hey, you hit a tree! Was this bank shot or should we have gone down one more? I don't remember there being a tree here. Maybe this isn't bank shot. Maybe this is just us skiing. I love these powder skis because you can sit back on your heels and just floaty float. I see. I didn't make it, I got buried.
Another essential that I absolutely recommend and you have to have is a helmet. And this is one specific brand that I will recommend for kids, and it's the Outdoor Master helmet and goggles combo. Sawyer skied with those all last year and absolutely loved it, and his friends have actually been buying the same brand. And I'm on the lift now with Sawyer, and he is wearing the goggles that I was talking about in the helmet combination, the Outdoor Master magnetic goggles. And so you can see he's got the snow lenses in right now. They're yellow and they just pop off and on so easily, which is great because I have like just super old, as you can see, Costco goggles. And they have other lenses, but they do not ever fit correctly when you swap them out to do. And it's not a super expensive brand. Chad has a Smith helmet and goggles set, and that is definitely more expensive, probably for adults who are going to take care of their stuff a little bit better. But you just have to have a helmet on your kids. We really do recommend the Outdoor Master helmet and goggles, and those are linked if you want to check those out. They have a lot of really cool colors too, and like the straps and the helmet color.
Our general rule for the boys is that we rent until they're done growing or until they can afford to buy their own skis. Sawyer last year, he actually had to trade up. He grew so much that we had to go back to the rental place and get him a size larger boot and a size larger ski. This season, the cost, we rented him his first set of skis for the opening day, and then just a day rental, not a season rental. And then we realized the cost for a season rental of a snowboard is probably, we could actually buy him a snowboard used for what it would be for a season rental. So then we thought, well, if he doesn't like it, we can just sell it. So we bought him this one. So he's pretty committed to riding.
I also think that a face mask is really important. I am like hit or miss. I don't love to ski in a face mask, but for kids, it's really, really essential. For one thing, it just keeps their face out of the sun, and their skin is so much more sensitive when they're little that having something over their face just protects them from the wind, it protects them from the sun and the cold, and it really is a game changer. Sam is 6, and he keeps his up.
So there goes Sam and Chad, and you can see they both have on face masks. And I think we have 2 extras back at the lodge for whenever they get wet. Today, we can swap them out.
We've probably tried ourselves, and I've seen people try to do scarves on their kids, and they just don't stay up the way that you want them to, and they come untied, and it's just not the same. The best one that we had for the kids actually had Velcro in the back, and then it had little air holes in the nose. And so buy like 10. Buy extras because someone's going to forget theirs or leave it somewhere. And they're a great thing to have like a good bulk supply in your bag, and they're not super expensive.
And they get wet as well.
Here we go. This is Pitches Gate. So this is how you get to Alberta from Treasure. Here we go up. Whoop. Got a line of humanity here.
This might go without saying, but chapstick. Get a little tube of chapstick and stick it in everybody's bag. As you can see, my lips are chapped. I've already put chapstick on I don't know how many times. You can probably hear the wind, but chapstick is essential, especially for little kids because their skin is so sensitive. Essential.
Did you have fun? Thank you so much. Hey, Sam. That's okay. Listen, all you would do is you would have just ridden back down.
We just had a moment of pure comedy because Sam forgot to get off the lift and he rode it around, and because he's so tiny, his legs didn't trip the bar to stop the lift automatically. So the lift operator fortunately saw us flailing our arms around and stopped it and went and picked him up and got him off the lift, and he was fine, but I think he was terrified. So we're gonna get to ride with Sawyer. He started snowboarding this year, and I'm so proud of him because the debate was, do we get skis and a snowboard for him and let him switch? And he decided he was just going to embrace the struggle, and it's been worth it. He's trying. I'm impressed because it's a hard skill to learn, but he was such a good skier. He already knows. Sawyer, are there any other essential things that you love to have with you whenever you're skiing? Glove, waterproof glove, yes.
Nice save! He's got to find that steep slope because this is uphill. So if you're skiing at Wolf Creek, you got to look forward because you're going to hit a lot of uphills, and that's harder if you're a rider. So the last time I skied here, there was grass and lots of exposed rocks. So we've gotten a nice, good base down to set us up for the rest of the season from this storm. Here we go. Woo! So this is what I mean by Wolf Creek being harder on riders, because we've flattened out. We had an uphill section, and this cat truck's, it's long enough that if you don't, let's see if I can pull you. Whip it. Whee! So this is the top of the Alberta lift. Very low visibility today. Cold, I'm getting a brain freeze. It's our last run, and this is the storm that just keeps on giving. Treasure Falls. One of my favorite black diamond runs because it's just easy to get to. It's a good way to end the day. You're still trying to slow people down there, huh? There's Sawyer. It's like he came down the steeper way. I'll follow you. right and left. Ooh, that was fun. What a fun day. Thanks for watching.